Take it
All
over.
right, so Santo or basically Santo Miles. I know y'all tapped in on this. These Young Thug jail leak tapes being dropping like Gangster Grill's fucking albums, where he's basically been. Remember when Young Thug was in jail and he took his plea deal, and then obviously he was talking to his girl a lot and just different things. Like he started talking shit about Kendrick, Andre 3000, J. Cole, Lil Wayne, like anybody he could. And then also the fact that he basically turned the city of Atlanta's rap reputation. They call Atlanta Ratlanta now because of how many people been snitching. And I want to talk about that and also snitching when it comes to rap. Because I'm sorry. I'll be that guy. People gave a lot of shit to Gunna when he took basically the exact same deal Young Thug got, and it turns out, oh, Young Thug was caught on film and somebody leaked it. He went to the cops for 2 hours and snitched his ass off for a bologna sandwich, and then he said, if you guys ever need my help again, here's my phone number. Call me back. Promise is a promise. That is insane. When you're
So
the
he
first nigga to
basically
talk about niggas not snitching,
he
and
basically
you're the
did the Key
first
and
nigga.
Peele skit. He basically did the Key and Peele skit.
I ain't like,
And,
we need to snitch more.
and I'm sorry, if I'm in
I
a
agree,
Rico
Ty.
case, guess what I'm doing, Ty? I'm snitching.
We need to snitch more.
All these motherfuckers talking about no snitching ain't in the same shit I'm in. I'm snitching.
I
So
mean, if somebody will allow you to go down for something that you didn't do, they don't fuck with you no way. You should snitch.
Shit.
first things first, all these niggas snitch anyway. All the niggas in
Exactly.
the street snitch.
Mm-hmm.
And the gang members, the corner sitters, were snitches before them. It's something that all of these niggas do. Now if you're the right person snitching, people will still come out and support you. And then if you're not, or if you snitch on the wrong person, then they'll exile you. So all of this, Ratlanta, this, all of that, they've all been snitches. A lot of them have been snitches forever, and people have known about it. So the whole idea that going to jail for a crime you did not commit, or if you know someone did commit a crime, that's just ignorant. That's stupid. That's dumb shit. Now with Young Thug, that nigga was moving like my auntie. It was like bad. And the thing is, I'm gonna give him two little bits of bail. One, I don't think everything he was saying was necessarily untrue.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, you're incarcerated. I can only like other than working out and sleeping and like praying to God, I guess. What are you really doing there other than use your phone time and yap? My big conspiracy, and I'm gonna get into Illuminati land. And it's not really that deep though, but I think maybe this has to be the DA doing this. I
Right.
couldn't see anybody else doing it, or there's somebody employed by the DA, but they're trying to turn all of these people against each other. I think that's ultimately what's happening. And Young Thug just happened to be the right motherfucker to just be yapping all day. Shut up, Young Thug. You talk about everything. You talk about Glorilla, everything.
He said, Glorilla, you ugly. I said, what the fuck?
And then she responded and said he was in the DMs. So I was like, what's first of all, I was like, that's a man for you, because that's how niggas be. But then I was like, two, if you knew, like, bro, this whole situation is just nasty. And then there's a touch on the Gunna tip, and then I'll let Santo go. Yeah, I'll let Santo go. Did you watch the 3 hour interview, Random?
I did not watch the 3 hour interview.
Okay, so the important thing about the Young Thug situation, at least as far as it relates to Gunna, is that let's say Riddell grabbed me off the street, built me from like not really off the street, but like I was a criminal. That's all I knew. Riddell taught me how to rap, put money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Put up my family. I now became a successful rapper, and then we now get into a little jam, and you knew like Riddell's the king. Obviously, Riddell's the kingpin. He's doing his thing. I knew they had nothing on me. I knew I wasn't doing any criminal shit. I was focused on music, and I knew I had no chance in sitting in this cell. And I abandoned Young Thug instead of waiting it out. That's where Young Thug felt betrayed, and because he felt like that, he felt like others should have felt like that, and that's where he's just wrong, right? Not everybody has to feel that way about it, but that's where he was coming from with the whole Gunna situation. It wasn't even the fact that he necessarily told, but that Gunna, you knew you was going home. Why couldn't you just be solid? So I feel like that he's entitled to feel that way. He just can't put that on anyone else. All in all, I think Young Thug is a freak. He needs to slow down, lay low.
Gunna still.
Hey, random. Someone in the TikTok chat said hi.
To random?
Yeah, they said her name is LOL 06969.
06969.
I don't know, man. She said
Nah, chill out. I don't have TikTok. The only TikTok I have is the B.S.S one.
Yo, Shorty, you can DM me. I got you with the number.
Hey, man. She said random guy speaks hi. So.
Yeah, but okay. First things first. Appreciate
Before you go, I just want to say something quick. I think this is just literally showing that snitch culture is real. This whole thing that these rappers abide by a certain code and whatnot is just it's just it's just all bullshit. Also, if we are going through conspiracy theory, I mean, I'm with you, Miles. I think this is all set up just to turn hip hop culture on itself. I think they've been taking a lot of L's in the courts and whatnot. So let's try to make everything implode on themselves.
Oh, we'll pause. Let me correct something. She said, no, it's me, Alyssa from Any Day Anime Random.
Oh, what's good? What's good, Alyssa?
She had to correct that.
All right, my bad. You can't just leave with LOL 6969. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I have no idea, so, you know.
6969 is wild.
I'm saying.
just saying.
Hey, it's good to
Alyssa, they trying to get you in problems. Alyssa.
Yeah, I know, man.
Man, I was just reading the name.
I apologize, Alyssa. No disrespect.
No disrespect over here. A friend of Random is a friend of ours. We are not disrespectful. Right.
But that's honestly all I think about this whole situation. I just think it's all bullshit. This whole street culture, blah 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 blah. Don't snitch. It's all bullshit. We've seen it multiple times already here. But like I said, if we are going down conspiracy theory, I mean, hey, let's make hip hop culture implode upon themselves. That's what the DA is trying to do.
Let's lock them all up. Yeah.
I agree.
It is insane. That lawyer.
Riddell is crazy.
Insane.
Yo, if they're all locked up, who's left for the hip hop to make hip hop songs?
Blueface.
Who got?
Hey, we got Tyler the Creator. We got shit. We got
Kendrick.
You said one name and it got quiet.
Kendrick.
We got Kendrick. We got J. Cole.
Yeah, J. Cole definitely not a criminal.
We got J.I.D. Corday. We got Freddie Gibbs.
Gunna. His comeback. We got Gunna since he been out. He been cooking.
That shit gonna be more after this now.
We can lock them all up and we'll be good. All right, we fine.
Nah,
it's gonna be grim.
Jay-Z gonna have to come out of retirement. What? I heard he is.
I did hear that too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm locked.
Is he gonna increase Beyonce's aura?
Bro.
People are still talking about that.
Bro, I check that clip every almost like twice a week.
So we get comments here and there. It's like still talking about Beyonce and Taylor Swift. That was a good one. That was a good combo.
Who were you the one that said? Who said that Beyonce had less aura? It was you, Santo. Right?
Wait, it was Santo?
Yeah.
No, I said
what?
I said
you think
again.
I said that?
I misremember it, but
no, I said respectfully. Taylor Swift got more aura than Beyonce.
Aura. Aura.
It's not respectful.
Aura.
Yeah.
That's insane. Aura is insane.
Man, we really just clip farm like those?
We could though.
Aura is insane.
We could.
But real quick before we go off track, besides the fact that I do want to talk about that country music dude coming out in support of Beyonce and her Cowboy Carter album, Santo's right. Like this thing where people act like they're these demons and all that, when you can, which is crazy to me because I feel like you could survive that. Rick Ross survived what he did when we found out his past about how
What
he
did
was
he do?
moving.
Being a correctional officer?
Yeah, and all that because the
for
way he
having
was
a job.
moving, I was like, because
How
the way
was
he
he
positioned
moving?
himself,
He was a correctional
it
officer.
was a whole correctional officer,
What's wrong
and then
with
he
That sounds like a safe, upstanding citizen. to
yeah,
me.
but the way I think the way rappers position themselves, and maybe this is just how it is, especially because and
Oh,
also
because he's locking up other rappers. Gotcha.
Riddell's being
What the fuck is Riddell
What-
talking
Riddell is
about?
on a different time, bro.
but also like y'all guys, people act like every dude out rapping right now is like King Von is insane. Like,
Yeah,
like if
All the ones that are in jail.
yeah, all the ones like are literally in jail. Like, so I don't understand why you guys think about that. Now he's more of a meme than anything else. King Von is ever since he passed. So I just understand. Just look what it is. I'm looking for a dude with crazy bars. I'm not looking for a fucking criminal. That's what I'm looking for. I just want somebody with some bars. Is that crazy to ask? I don't understand why you believe these people do half the stuff they say. And by the way, did you hear when Young Thug was talking to 21 Savage about Gunna? Motherfucker was talking to 21 Savage about everything. But I'm like, hey man, I don't know if that's the move. Man, I could hold Gunna shit back if I wanted to. I was like, God damn.
Random. It's funny how 21 uses his actual ad libs in regular conversation.
I know.
All that nigga was saying was, oh God.
Okay.
Oh,
Like,
God.
bro, really live his truth, man. Oh my God. Did you see the Trap Lord Ross video he made?
Mhm.
That motherfucker just killed. Every time he drops a video, I'm really sitting there like, this motherfucking T Grizzly about to kill this out.
That's the Pablo Torres of the hip
Like,
hop
right?
community.
Listen,
Right? I'm like, bruh. I'm sitting there like, what's the one? The one on St. Louis? I said, I ain't never going to St. Louis. Never in my
So
life.
it's him that does all of the news and letting you know what everybody's doing, and then
Mhm.
1090 Jake on the paperwork. That nigga just spawns in paperwork. You been to jail? You snitched? 1090 Jake knows.
Oh my God. But I guess the other thing I want to talk about real quick since we're on the music thing. So this country music guy, I can't remember his name, came out in support of Beyonce and her Cowboy Carter album because the country community. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. They being racist against Beyonce because she black and she made a album that's apparently is up for some awards in the country music scene, I guess. But he said, if you're okay, I can't remember exactly what he said. If you're okay with somebody white doing it for rap, you should be okay with Beyonce doing it for country. And I'm like, I don't understand why. I didn't listen to the album. I didn't listen to it, but from what I've heard, it's really it's not it's a good to okay country album. So I don't understand why you guys are flipping out like that. Because if you wanted to, when I remember when J-Rob last talked about it, when Post Malone basically just milked rap for what it was and then left to go make country music.
I hate Post Malone.
But we didn't raise as much hell as you guys are for Beyonce when we easily could. I don't understand what the problem is here. But you're right, because I never. Chris part was after that conversation, Miles. I never listened to Post Malone again because I
I
never
didn't
thought
either.
about it.
After I heard that interview, I never listened to him again.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel
interview?
right. There was a
What,
question.
or what was the
Yeah,
what made you come to that that?
because he was asked a question about hip hop music, how it makes, like, does it garner any emotion from him? Does it make you feel anything? Like, basically, it's important. And his response was basically, when he hears or makes or listens to hip hop music, he pretty much doesn't really feel anything. He doesn't consider emotion that has any real meaning or impact, and he just sees it as something to turn up and have fun to, and nothing more. I was like, if that's all you got to say about hip hop music, salute to you. I'm out.
That is insane.
Wow.
Because and now if he was in his own lane making his own music, I'd have less of a visceral reaction towards it. Like if he made country or rock, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't really care that much, right? But when you're gonna use one lane to create your stardom and then run to a different lane, that's fucked up to me. And that's why I have that type of reaction towards it.
It's the I don't have an issue with using a lane, but then don't discredit what that lane did for you type thing.
Absolutely.
And that's man, I need to go watch that because
I can link it to you.
Yeah,
There's a
send it to me.
the way I felt was like there's a reason why you chose rap first, or you chose hip hop first before you went to country.
Well, apparently there is a reason. After you hear how he feels about it.
Yeah, I'm like, there's a reason why you didn't go straight to country, and I'm like, don't do that. Don't literally insult your foundation as a musical artist. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't understand how you could feel that way, how you could
Not
move like that.
And now, just strictly a musical question. If you were an artist trying to break out into, let's say, either mainstream or just in the music field in general, which genre of music would you pick first? Wouldn't it be hip hop by default?
Pop.
I would say I'm with Miles. I would say pop.
Isn't pop dead right now?
It's the easiest style to make. It is dead, but I can pull off a hit and be Sabrina Carpenter and live off my one hit for the rest of my life. That's how pop works.
Quick question, and this is going.
Sabrina Carpenter made Espresso. She doesn't have to make another song ever again. She's good.
I think a better example is probably Meghan Trainor.
I was going to say Meghan Trainor.
But Megan Trainor,
Meghan Trainor put in a lot of work in the game, though.
Yes, she did.
I really don't follow these people. I don't. To be honest, I don't really care. But my thing is, I understand why you would say pop. I probably would still like if I'm building an identity, a brand, and all that. I probably would say hip hop. For sure.
Because
the
reason I
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I said you can get embedded with when it comes to hip hop with like a specific like culture. It's also much more applicable to more people. I would say, like all these other music is very more niche. Hip hop is, I would say, in comparison, other than maybe pop, but even pop doesn't really have an identity. It's just you gotta have that hit tune. Hip hop has, you can get a hit banger, you can get a brand and identity, and you appeal to more audiences than probably any other genre. It's probably the best one.
Yeah, I would say hip hop as well because I think hip hop right now is pop music. Just by default.
Not mad at that.
Who recently has popped up in the hip hop scene?
Who has recently popped up in the hip hop scene?
Like a new person?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be?
I'll give you a 5-year window.
Wouldn't it be your? Wouldn't it be your boy?
Cardi?
Boy?
No, well, Cardi been running for a while, hasn't he?
Cardi been rapping since 2013.
No, I know he's been rapping since 2013, but in this 5-year run that he's had,
who knew has come in?
Oh, you're saying new, just
yeah.
brand new. Jid
been rapping since the 2010s. Jid was making music in 2016.
I guess I'm misunderstanding your question because
when you make a statement like "What's the easiest lane to come in and make a name for yourself?" Like I think we'd be able to point examples to someone in recent history that has done so. And when I look at hip hop, I really can't point to any names like of recent times where there's somebody that made a song or maybe two and they've like popped. I think Jid doesn't count. I see Lyra said Jid. I wouldn't count Jid. What's the closest we got? A Boss Man D-Lo?
What's her?
What about Big X the Plug?
I thought the question was like, what would be the one? Was your question easiest, or what would you prefer? Because I just assumed like.
Well, a preference has to come with. Like, are you not preferring hip hop because you think it's easier?
No, I'm just saying I can do more with hip hop. So that's why I named all the other.
You can make a pop politics song right now.
I agree, but I would still say that you're pretty much typecasted from that one pop song, or at the very least, like, I think that's pretty much you're typecasted. You're not. I don't think you're really looked at beyond what that song provides. Oftentimes, like in order for you to become like a true star as a pop star, I'm trying to think. I don't consider.
So that's what I was saying. How many hip hop stars are there?
Would you say Glorilla would be one of them?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Now, I do think women are on a different playing field a little bit.
Sexy
but
Red.
I was just gonna say Sexy Red too, but
Both of those, I actually think those are pretty. Those are good. And then Leroy said Big X the plug, like Random said. I'm cool. I'm cool. Big X the plug. Mexican OT, hell no.
What about
Hey, hey,
Central
hey!
C? I know he's British.
Central C is British. It don't count. He British.
Okay.
Don't count.
I like Mexican OT. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think he's bad. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
He
Yeah,
just
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
fit what we're talking
But
about.
I feel like
You
they
probably
really,
don't think,
they really.
what's his name? What's the country? I guess he's country.
Lil
Shabuzi.
Nas
Country's
X?
starting to become hip hop.
Morgan
No,
Wallen?
no.
Shabuzi.
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 Yo,
He's
country is
country,
literally
though.
just become is country and hip hop are meshing right now.
Oh, I mean, you've
The
seen a lot
genre is
of the
changing.
older hip hop stars see country as a new lane. That's why Beyonce made a country album. That's why, and I
But
think that's
she's also born and bred from Texas, so I don't really mind her like.
no. I'm not.
I,
I'm not
I
saying it's
do
a
think
bad thing either
Shabuzi
way.
really shed a light that black artists can really
You,
make country something. If hey, and I think it's fair to say Beyonce and Shabuzi and like other art. Obviously, you
Lil
kind
Nas
of have to say
X.
Little Nas X too. You have to say him as well. They could move country into more mainstream. I would even say some like a more like the white dudes. What's his name? He's in WWE.
white dude.
He's just fought. He just wrestled Logan Paul.
Young Thug made country music too.
Just wrestle Logan Paul. Jelly roll.
Jelly roll is also like country is slowly becoming a more of a mainstream genre, which is interesting to see.
I mean, technically, country it has really always been mainstream.
It's the third most popular genre.
But Miles, has the new artist been all female?
Yes,
Doechii too. I forgot about I mentioned Doechii. Yeah.
Dochi's not new.
Oh,
Dochi's
Dochi's
just
been around.
Dochi's not new. She's just a plant.
Is Lotto new?
I'll count Lotto, but they're all women though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're all women.
They really wanted us to like Ice Spice. We
There's
did on that.
there's no new male hip hop artists that are like buzzing, really relevant name, or there's a case where they've come under somebody else because like Ken Carson's a pretty big name now too, but that's only because he is like under Playboy Cardi, so he's
What
getting
happened-
that funnel of names. What's up?
what happened to Polo G? He was supposed to be.
He
and
just
then
he
Did he
woke up
get in
in
trouble?
He woke up and became ass. It's not about trouble. He couldn't keep generating good music.
he was on the rise. He was supposed to be the one out of like all those. In
Can't
that
make
one,
music.
Freshman cipher.
So I just googled it, right, and they're saying there's Igwe Aka from Sacramento, Devin Malik, and Sad Boy, and Baby Osama.
Bro,
Wait, Baby Osama with 3 A's?
All it says is Osama, like how you spell Osama. I don't see no 3 A's. These are
'Cause
horrible ass. These are horrible rap names, but
the only Baby Osama I know is from New York, and that's a woman. Those other niggas, Devin Malik.
yeah, never mind. Baby Osama's a female. There you go.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't. Baby Osama's a female, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
In
literally
the
she's from my city.
In the recent freshman cipher, I think the best one was a woman too. Like these females coming out and taking reign, bruh.
I'm gonna have to tap into Igwe Aka, man. I need more West Coast. God, there was a time early 2010s, man. West Coast was. I'm gonna say this, Miles. There was a point where I thought I Am Sue and Sage the Gemini and Love Rants were finna run the West
Sage,
Coast.
the Gemini, boy.
Hey, House Party was lit. House Party was lit with
Ooh.
him, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Oof.
I feel like we reaching now, but okay.
Oof.
There was like they were making like they were making West Coast house music, like house party music.
Smoke Bryant, Mexico Dro he's been a producer since 2009. He just started making the grown man rap shit. Like the point I was really getting at though is like I can't really point to any new stars that are like big names that haven't been rapping since the 10s. Whereas Pop, I can name
But isn't that
A few.
Isn't that a little unfair for Pop because like Sabrina Carpenter, she had the Hollywood name already. A lot of those like Disney types can immediately get popular with pop music because they already got the name. Like who would you? I'm curious, genuinely.
Chaperone.
I don't know who that is. You could be right. I just don't know who that
Chaperone, she was up for a Grammy last year. I'm pretty sure she won it. Actually, I think she won album of the year.
Taylor Swift doesn't become who she becomes without pop music.
Did she
But
start
but
pop or
but
did she start
She
country?
started
She
country.
started
but
country.
and Taylor Swift is like 10, so I wouldn't count her.
Yeah.
But Chaperone is like my big one. That's a really big name. Said no Sabrina. So let me think of my white girl music. Sam Gellatry had a big hit with Assumptions. That became a TikTok sensation too. So I'll say Sam Gellatry.
TikTok is an interesting way some of these stars get popular nowadays. TikTok and YouTube.
Those are like my two big names. I just can't name any for hip hop that aren't women though.
Maybe just women are taking over music.
Oh.
Maybe that's just it. Maybe that is just the intro to our question.
Prodigy. So I said Boss Man D-Lo, he hasn't. Once he made that, she don't like little fish. She like a big dog. His career just that shit ended. Like he had his couple of hits last year, and now he's kind of just fried. So I don't know.
Man. Do we think on that new movie, the K-pop one, will put K-pop on the map?
I think K-pop's been on the map.
K-pop's big as fuck.
So
it's just niche. It's just niche.
Worldwide, I agree. Like average person, mainstream, they will put that in their playlist like normally.
I think when BTS did that fucking American.
Even though she's R&B, Thames is
fire. Thames is fire.
She's massive, and she's making pop now too.
I'm personally an advocate for Chase Shakur, but he needs whatever that hit is to make him pop into the mainstream. How long has Brent Faiyaz been running out? Because I feel like he's been making toxic music since the 2010s. But I'm gonna say this: when BTS did their American tour, them shits was sold out. Riddell.
I know that.
Motherfuckers were just talking. So, like,
I think Baby Metal does really good too. They sell out too.
Blackpink still goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean these are. I know like they're like worldwide popular, but I'm just talking about like mainstream people who don't typically listen to music. Because like the average person would put on like your average hip hop song, average radio hit, average country song. Will they put K-pop now that? That movie went crazy and that K-pop song Golden is all over radio.
I think it's just cementing.
I think it's gonna get normalized.
I think it's cementing what K-pop is. The fact that it's that popular,
which is fine. Fine to say.
Yeah, Fly Guy, Kai, Chase Shakur, fire, bro. Fire. I want all my R&B people listening to him. He's amazing.
Oh, NLE. NLE was
NLE.
He was doing his thing. I'm just talking about like.
Oh, we reaching.
Santo, you see what I'm talking about, bro? NLE Chopper.
I'm sorry I brought up this topic.
And Riddell, and you know what's crazy, Riddell? You know NLE Chopper has clones? NLE actually has lasting hip hop on the rap game. I forgot who this young man's name was that I heard yesterday. He was literally NLE Chopper. Everything. Like the whole music video, everything. And it was fire. But it was NLE. So it's just like, I don't know.
I did not realize like the men are struggling, man. The men. If Kendrick doesn't do what he does, what is it looking like for men right now?
Kendrick.
Real quick, how did you feel about what Thug said about Kendrick? By the way, or how do you feel about Baby Keem? Sorry.
What, that he didn't put Baby Keem on?
Yeah, Young Thug
he didn't.
Slandering Baby Keem.
He quite literally. So the thing about Baby Keem that people misunderstand is, yes, Baby Keem is Kendrick Lamar's cousin, and yes, Kendrick Lamar didn't necessarily put Baby Keem on, but that was by Baby Keem's own design. When he started making music, he just didn't want to live off of his cousin's name, so he chose to kind of go the route his own and do his own thing, and then eventually, you know what I'm saying? When he felt he built enough of a career for himself, they collaborated. Baby Keem for the ghostwriting and making Kendrick's name and all that stuff. But I think there's a lot of like I said, when Young Thug was saying the stuff that I'm not necessarily saying it was untrue, he was just gossiping because I agreed with a lot of what he said. Like the Andre 3000 comments, hip hop purists are gonna find it disrespectful. Mm-hmm. It's true. It's the same way Jim Jones feels about Nas, for example, right?
Wait, what do you
Like
say about Andre?
the gist of it basically is like these guys didn't put nobody on. They're not really influencing the culture. Nobody's really checking for them for real. Like a Wayne, for example. What do you think? Lil Wayne, top of the game, icon, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Cash Money. He was an influence, an icon, a titan, and a powerhouse who not only created an impact while he was there, but created one after. I don't think you can say that's true for Andre 3000. He
Oh, you
gets the
can't.
he gets the respect for being a wordsmith and his lyrical prowess, which I think he deserves, and I think he's very true. And he put out outstanding music with Outkast. But when we're talking about a long-lasting effect, what did he do? Who did he put on? Whose life did he change?
Yeah.
That is true. Other than the random one where I saw him when he went on Take Care, he hopped on a song with Drake. I was like, what?
That nigga's playing the flute now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's where I was like, I agree with Young Thug on that because look, man, he had his spot in the game. Maybe he just didn't like how it goes, but you like Young Thug said, you didn't really put anybody else on.
But that's the thing. I mean, and for the like the purist or whatnot, sure they would take that as disrespect. But also, two things can be true because, like Miles said, like he really hasn't put anybody on, but he can still be that wordsmith, great guy. But there, I think there's a different category of how do I say of influence. Like let's say somebody like I was just about to say that, like Wayne or like Gucci. Like Gucci put on a hell of a lot of people. Like, and he should get credit for that. Not to say that he's the best lyricist out there or an amazing, hip hop artist. No, but he is incredibly influential.
So would you
And
put Dre over Andre?
Dr. Dre,
What, the doctor?
Mm-hmm. Influence.
I would have
in
to,
t-
but I'm
in
not
Yeah.
happy about it. But I would
I-
have to.
in I mean, what he's done for hip hop, I would say yes over because it's not just rapping, putting somebody on, but also in the terms of producing and like putting things sonically. Yes, he's done more than Andre. Now, in terms of actual performance, wordsmith, lyricism,
Hmm.
No,
yeah,
he's
not
not. He's not
close.
a. He's not a. He's not a trained rapper. He's a DJ who made the turn.
But that's what I think is I would say hip hop's I I don't want to say it's an issue, but it's something that I think the culture lacks in terms of we group everybody in the same pool type thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the issue goes. Like you can't put Gucci in the same category with Nas, but Gucci's influence could be comparable to Nas, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Although not on the musical side of things.
Exactly.
To kind of touch on what Angie's saying, like, and I get where you're coming from with the antics and the behavior, things like that. But when we think about what Young Thug has like done for the rap game outside of just music, we got Lil Baby, Gunna,
Mhm.
Lil Keed, Lil
Mhm.
Got It, all the littles basically of the modern era, right? And then you can argue to an extent he has close ties with 21. He has close ties with a guy like Future. Like this modern Atlanta scene is probably more influential than anything we kind of saw in the 90s. They pretty much took hip hop, shaped it, and ran with it. Now we're in a horrible spot with music, so you can kind of argue they destroyed it. But influence is influence at the end of the day, positive or negative.
Mhm.
Very valid. Very valid.